Hi, and welcome to part 5 of my strategy guide for the Rise of Rome. And where we left off, we were at war with the Ottomans because the Ottomans decided they wanted to take a little landlocked province in here called Kosovo. And we paced out early in that deal, so now it's just Serbia and the Ottomans at war with each other. Towards the end I made a fairly big tactical blunder. I was about to make peace with the Ottomans, and between when I looked at the little tick and when I actually clicked the button, they changed their minds. So we'd withdrawn our fleet and they got 9,000 men across. Fortunately we could beat 9,000 men. It did cost us way more manpower than we can really afford, but on the other hand, fortunately it was only 9,000, because any more than that and we would have been wiped out. So for now we're gonna be starting to plan our next war with the Ottomans. We're also gonna be planning a economic war with them. We're going to steal more of their trade, and hopefully we'll take Rhodes as well. So, start off, we're bringing all our fleets back. We have some technology ready to upgrade. We're going to upgrade our diplomatic tech to level 4. It's going to give us docks and marketplaces. We're going to upgrade our admin tech to 4 as well, which is going to give us an idea group. And the first idea group we're going to take will be diplomatic, because apart from getting +1 diplomat, so we can improve a couple of relationships at the same time while we're fabricating our claims against the Ottomans. The second level, it's going to give us 50% cheaper, 50% faster time to fabricate claims, and at level 4 it's going to give us 25% cheaper core creation. So we're going to take that idea now, and we're about a third of the way to being able to afford it. For our economy, I'm going to drop back army maintenance slightly for now, and we'll be back into the positives very soon. So now we can build a few buildings as well. So we're going to build a dock in Constantinople. It gives us a bit of a boost to trade power, and it gives us faster ship repair, which we really need. We're also going to build a marketplace in Macedonia and Naxos. Later on we'll also build a marketplace in Sophia, Burgess, Constantinople, and once it's under our control, Rhodes. And that'll really get us on top of the Ottomans trade-wise. So if you check here, Rhodes is part of the same trade node that we're becoming fairly dominant in it at the moment. They don't have any light ships assigned right now because we destroyed most of them. They will again soon. And apart from that, this army's just reinforcing a little bit right now, and soon we can upgrade our military as well. Our army support limit went up because we took Sophia and Burgess, so now's a good time. We're going to hire a couple more cavalry, and then we're going to add another infantry. We'll immediately start planning for our next Ottoman war, so we'll start fabricating a claim on Tarnovo, and later on Silistria. We're in a Regency Council at the moment, so we can't actually declare war on Rhodes yet. And we're not in a particular hurry. We've got 5 years of truce with the Ottomans. And Venice is at war right now with Bosnia, so we can let them wear themselves out a bit. I will hire an admiral as well. He's not a very good one. I was really hoping for a better maneuver rating, because our next war with the Ottomans we might start making some incursions into Anatolia, and if we can beat down their army while they're on the run, that's even better. So we're making nearly a whole ducat a month. I think that's mainly because our armies are still reinforcing. They'll be done soon. I hired a mercenary unit by mistake, and I do that quite often, and that's where some of our money was going. So, don't have enough to hire back that cavalry unit yet. But now we're making 2.3 ducats a month. And the Ottomans and Serbians are dancing around each other. Hopefully they keep doing that and just reach a stalemate in the war and call it a day. So, we're losing 10 Patriarch Authority, we're getting 50 free admin power, and there's a revolt in Burgess, which is the worst place for a revolt, because we have to shuttle troops over in a few goes. Although we do have 6 transports now because we stole a few from the Ottomans. I'm actually going to increase our army maintenance here for this battle. So we'll regroup once everyone's in Constantinople, fight them, and then we have to move back. The stronger force we go in, the less casualties we'll probably take. I'm going to negotiate with them here, because it's going to cost us 30 ducats, but there's 8 nationalists already there, and we probably can't take on 16 anyway, so we'll lose money and sit it out until that's a core province. Fortunately that army disappeared. I was hoping they were going to move into an Ottoman area. And that battle actually cost us quite a lot of manpower. So we're going to shuttle these guys back over. The Ottomans and Serbians are still dancing around each other. Thankfully for the Serbians, their general must have a pretty good maneuver skill. I'm actually hoping we can build our new units pretty soon, because for a coronation president for our new emperor, I want to take Rhodes. Unfortunately we're late. We can increase our military now, actually. Our military technology. Which gives us an upgrade in unit types as well. Which destroys their morale. We're losing a fair bit of money reinforcing these guys. But that's done now. Still have 4 years of truce with the Ottomans. 3.5. So I really want to get this war with Venice over before we do that. We're halfway to our first claim. Venice is at war with Austria, so now's the perfect time to strike. We've got 6 transports. We're gonna take 4 over and 1 cavalry. That should be more than enough. I'll hire 1 infantry to replace them. My thinking is that while Venice is at war with Austria, they won't be too troubled defending Rhodes. So hopefully that comes off for us. We'll declare war, we'll take our core on Rhodes. They're allied with Croatia, Ferrara and Venice. And Venice is the only one we're worried about out of them. We could call in Wallachia, but they're a small landlocked nation. I'm not sure if they're going to be any help whatsoever. And we'll move our troops into Rhodes. And yeah, Venice hasn't entered the war. Ferrara and Modena have. So Serbia is actually going quite well in this war. Although the Ottomans are sieging their capital and the war goal, so I'm not sure what's going to happen now. I don't think Ferrara or Modena are going to help us, are going to do much. So Modena's only got 1 province. Ferrara's only got 1 as well. And are they occupied? No, that's a river. So this war is going to be over pretty soon. And our core on Sofia is nearly finished as well. Burgess is a bit behind because of that revolt. The coring process stops while there's a revolt. Really not sure what's going to happen here because Serbia's managed to take their capital and now they're dancing around again. %80 of the way to our claim. So that revolt risk is going to drop quite dramatically very soon. So we have a core on Sofia, and their revolt risk is gone. lose 30 administrative power rather than gain 10 revolt risk. Okay, this is going quite badly for Serbia now. We're going to change the culture as well. I think that's the polite term for ethnic cleansing. It costs 100 diplomatic power, but in the long run it's going to give us a much lower revolt risk. We'll do this with Tarnovo and Silistria as well. Crete is occupied by Orthodox zealots. That's good because they have a tendency to revolt and join us. So fingers crossed that'll happen, and we'll get Crete without lifting a finger. Our siege on Rhodes is progressing quite nicely, and we've got a core on Burgess, and we're going to do the cultural conversion there too, which actually costs 125 for these guys. Nearly done with that claim. So straight away we'll start fabricating on Silistria. And then, depending on how timing goes, maybe even Izmit will be a good target to fabricate a claim. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. So it was 2 more cavalry units we wanted, so we can build one now. Sofia's as good a place as any. And our siege with Rhodes is over. Full annexation, we get zero aggressive expansion. And it's now part of our country. Hopefully with Crete to follow soon. We'll move our troops back up to the mainland. Hoping Cyprus and Corfu also revolt to us at some point. But if they don't, we'll just attack them. So our truce with the Ottomans expires on the 25th of April, which coincidentally is Anzac Day, which is during World War I when Australian and New Zealand soldiers attacked, I think it was this little piece of land in here, Anzac Cove somewhere. And this war's going from bad to worse for Serbia. They'll just be hoping the Ottomans are in a generous mood. Once we take Tarnovo, even if the Ottomans do capture these provinces, they're going to be cut off from the rest of the empire. And our truce is expiring today. So I'll skip forward a day, and well, we want to wait for the end of this war anyway, so we may as well wait it out. The Ottomans must be at nearly 100% war score. And we'll work out what our plans are from there. In fact, I'll call this episode a day and fast forward for next time. So that's it, and I'll see you next time when we attack the Ottomans yet again. Bye.